Welcome to Open Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. We are playing Open instead of the original because it supports, nice high-resolution screens like we have here, and lots of different customizable little options here. A few more than in the main game, including some built-in cheats. Edit title sequences, huh? Hey. That's fun. I didn't know you can make your own title crawl. Anyways, and some debugging tools and some integration that takes lets you play scenarios and such from Rollercoaster Tycoon 1 and sort of brings them over into Rollercoaster Tycoon's slightly more advanced engine with a higher selection of rides and scenery components and all that good stuff. So you really get the best of both games when you're playing this version, which is why I like it so much. And what I think we're going to do today right now is we're actually going to be making a scenario. So let's go ahead and just jump right into that. The first thing we're going to do, instead of picking that stuff, we're actually going to make a landscape. I want to know what this map generation tool does. So we're going to fiddle with this for a little bit. I don't want a huge map. I was thinking something a little moderate, like a 50 by 50, since those are sort of popular right now online. Let's see. Random terrain, place trees, noise parameters, random terrain. No random terrain, thank you. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, oh, random terrain. Does that not? Hey, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is a fun start. All right. Let's see. Let's try again. I do want the high to be quite a bit higher and the low to be 0. Ooh, this is a fun one. This is also a fun one. These all look fantastic, actually. That one's a little eye-bleedingly blue, but man, these all look terrific. Yeah, with some of those bad trees mixed in there. We can also use height maps. This is fun. I wonder. Just pick a random thing we could use as a height map. Height map's too big, will be cut off. Okay, well, smooth and normalized. Height map cannot be normalized. Okay, well, never mind. We just ruined our perfectly delightful little map that we had going there. I think 50 by 50 is a good size for like a small park. So let's just stick with this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, baseline style sand and that. Okay. Sweet. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to make a mountain. What I'm thinking of is sort of like a desert island kind of scenario. Maybe put like a big crater in it. And we're just gonna fuzz it a little bit. God, this mountain tool works so much better than in the original. All right. It's just sort of roughing out. Whoa. Wait a minute. I can make mountains like this now. That's incredible. I didn't even know this feature existed. Whoever added this is a genius. We'll probably go through and we'll fuzz this a little bit too with a slightly smaller brush. All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna fuzz that corner just a smidge. Fix this water over here. Did I goof that water up real bad? Oops, I goofed that water up real bad. Okay. Alright, so now we have like a nice base for an island. That took a lot less time than I was anticipating it taking. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so now what we're going to do, go back to object selection. First, let's pick some scenery. I do want to go with, let's say, maybe more like island style stuff. Okay, not a daisy lamp, not a fire hydrant. Fountains and snowballs, no. Let's do like a pirate lamp. Queue line TV, yeah, sure. Stone bench, that's what we want as well. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Okay. Now we want to stay away with any theming that we got from the Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 expansions, because I personally don't think that they look very good. So we're going to stick with anything that we can get from just the base game. And I wish that it would automatically let me use some of the ones from Rollercoaster Tycoon 1. I don't know if they're all here by default. I think they might be, actually. So I am actually just wrong. Why does this one have an ellipses after it? Oh, I guess because it's too long. Okay, theming. Gotcha. Abstract theming to classical Roman theming. No, creepy theming. Creepy theming is fun. Dark Age theming is not what we want. Egyptian theming's got some fun props we can mess with. Fences and walls is good. Gardens is good. Jurassic theming we can stay away from. Mine theming has some good stuff. Pirates theming has some good stuff. Trips and ornaments, good. Six Flags theming, no thank you. Spooky theming, oh yeah. No, we're not gonna need that. Nor will we need sports theming. Urban theming, maybe not. Wild West theming, I think there's some fun stuff in there, so let's use that. Theme groups, pathways, Ashwood Path. Let's turn all of them off because we're not going to need most of these. Wooden footpath, I think looks pretty good. So does rocky footpath. Dirt footpath, crazy paving footpath. Let's go classic. Oh, brown tarmac looks good too. Let's do crazy paving. We'll try brown tarmac. We'll try ash because ash will look pretty good in this. We'll try wooden actually. I know it's from Time Twister, but we'll give it a shot. Traditional park entrance. Okay. Let's see. These are all pretty goofy. But I'm really digging this one. I'm super digging that one. So we'll take that. We'll just take natural water, I guess, because we're not like in hell or Kool-Aid land. I don't know. Okay. So it comes started with some of the base things. What kind of stuff are we going to want on our sort of our desert island adventure? Let's see. Boat hire, but not rowing boats. Maybe, oh yeah, turtle boats. A car ride. No, that won't make much sense. Double deck carousel does not look terrific. Polar bear trains is not a good fit. Dragon coaster looks pretty cool, but I don't think actually really fits. Dinghies, fighting knights, triceratops. Okay, well that's a little too prehistoric. A drink stall. Let's do a starfruit. No, let's see. Let's see if we can get one that looks more. Jonghua, moon juice, lemonade stall. Lemonade market stall. Yeah, that looks a little old school. Let's try that. Elevator. Not really gonna need that. First aid room. Condor trains could work. Pterodactyl trains, probably not. Chinese dragon head ride. Oh, these are flying saucers. Flying saucers. Skidoo dodgems. That's kind of weird. Food stall. Brick bar, chicken nugs. Fruity ices, funnel cake, hot dogs, meatball soup, Neptune seafood. That is a fun one. And just regular seafood because I think that one's kind of cute. A little octopus on it. Let's see. That one is from Time Twister, but I dig it, so we're going to use it. I'm starting to think that Time Twister might be the better of the two expansions, just based on the number of things in it that I like. I'll get some Miles Davis in here. Let's see. That was a bad joke. You gotta forgive me for that one. Let's see. Caveman cars. Sure. Bengal Tiger cars, Twister cars, Cerberus trains. Those are fun. Hybrid Twister trains. Anaconda trains. Yeah, let's get a hyper coaster in here. I don't even know if we're gonna have room for it. Log trains, okay. I'm kind of just going with, oh yeah, crocodile boats. Awesome. Mine ride. We don't want that. Mine train coaster is a classic. We have to have that in there. Let's have this log cabin style restroom. That'll fit a little bit better. River rafts, river Styx boats. Let's do the raft. And we're not going to use all of these, of course. We're actually probably only ever going to use like a tiny fraction of them. Selling a soft toy dinosaur. Let's do sunglasses instead. They're gonna need it. Cuddly toys and umbrellas and sunglasses and balloons. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh, sorry, I got something in my eye. Alrighty, let's see. Splash boats? No. Space rings? No. Too scared of the side friction roller coaster. So Twister Steel Wild Mouse could be a good pick. Raptor Racers, motorbikes, jousting knights, hover bikes. What do we got? Ooh, submarines. Let's do a regular submarine. I'm not a fan of the animal submarines. This is a pretty small park. I don't know if we're going to need any transportation options, but I'm willing to entertain the notion of something simple. Diamond Ride. Yeah, see, that one looks like ass. Water coaster, manta ray. Sure, we'll take that. Okay. I think we have a decent selection going here. Alright. Oh, is that all rides? Oh man, I could have made this so much easier on myself. Chairlift, ski lift, lift cabin, mine lift cabin, teleporter cabin. Kind of like the idea of a chairlift. I don't think we need it. We're good on gentle rides. We have a carousel. Good. We have a carousel. We have a car. I don't want a car ride. Husky sleds. That's adorable. Carnival float rides. Black cabs. No. I guess a Ferris wheel because that's a classic. The maze because that's a classic. Again, I don't know how much of this we're really going to fit in here, but we'll see. These are roller coasters. We see caveman cars, which, man, I would be surprised if we could fit that in here. Some water-based stuff, because that won't really go wrong, and a few things like that. Okay, we've got paths, we have path extras, we have scenery groups, we have pick the park entrance and our water. We don't need a scenario description. I'm not sure how this field is supposed to work. That's a little strange. Let's see. Back to the landscape editor now. What we do need is a way for people to actually get to our little island, so we're gonna go like that. Oops, first we're gonna set land owned to gigantic and just paint all of it, because I don't want any of it to go to waste. And then we'll just wall off the borders here. That didn't help me as much as I thought it would. There we go. Sorry, this part is a little slow. I just want to make sure that we have sort of a nice canvas to build on. Oops. I can correct that here in a minute. Excellent. And we're just going to fix that little goof right there. And we're going to... Sorry, we're going to place down our entrance right there. Oh man, that looks cool. And we're going to place down... Yeah, I really do like the way the black path looks. Perfect. People spawner. Okay. Now I'm wondering if we should sort of... I gotta be careful doing this. I wish there was just a painting tool like there was in... like in 3. I do like... Man, 3 is a goofy game, but I was really a big fan of the terrain tools. Especially the water. Water in that game was nice. Alright. Oh, shoot. I've already done it. I've already goofed it. We're gonna fuzz this a little bit. Come around this way. And I'm starting with like this patchy grass because what we're going to do is towards the center. We're going to go full grass. Yeah, we'll fuzz it a little bit and we'll see how this comes out. Okay, that's starting to look, I think, respectable. Okay. And yeah, there we go. Kind of weirdly flat on that side, but we'll live. Okay, and let's go ahead and let's slap some trees down if we may. Jungle theming. Pirate theming. Okay. Snow and ice theming? I guess that was a default and it just got left in there. That's a little weird. Palm trees. And there is a way to... Yes. 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 And they're placed in reasonable positions too. They're not in really terrible, ugly places. Do we want a bush, a shrub, a bush, a bush, a shrub, or a bush? Let's do this messy looking one. All right. We'll put some... Oh, no, there's a scaffolding under it. I don't like that, but we'll deal with that. Scenery picker. What does this let me do? Okay, that's a shame that that doesn't really do a ton. That's all right. I guess if we're starting over here, I wonder if we can build like a little pier. I wonder what that would look like. A roof, maybe? We are playing without a trainer, so it may be difficult for us to get the... Excuse me, to get quite the effect that we're going for. Level land required, okay. And we'll put a pirate flag out there. I believe I have the option to put barrels all over there, which is what we want. I'm just going for some really mild theming right now. Not trying anything too crazy. This little divot doesn't seem super realistic, but I've already started to paint things on top of it, so we'll leave it for now. I wonder if I can. Yes, perfect. And then like a overturned barrel, like right there. Perfect. I love this ability to just put little barrels everywhere. Wooden block is too much. Whoa. God, I love how it shows you what's in the way. That is such a nice feature. Custom scenery support blocker. You can fix the ship. You can also get the remove clearance check that needing a separate trainer. Oh, really? Is that in the cheats menu? I mean, I can't do it right now. Well, yes, I can. Here we go. Let me look in the cheats menu. Where is my cheats menu? Cheats. Cheats doesn't show up in this mode, unfortunately. So I would have to find another way to do that, which makes me a little bit sad. That's all right. We're just going for something basic right now since... Oh, no, I just realized there's bushes all over the lake. Going for something a little basic right now since it's been a while since I played the game. But that is something I'll definitely look into when we start the park proper here in a little bit. By the way, welcome to the stream, Azathoth Wolf. I like the name. Yes, this is OpenRTC. I'm sorry. Yes. If you were not present at the beginning of the stream, which I don't recall you being, I showed that off a little bit. Yes. It's also how I'm playing it in glorious 1080p. Okay. Alright, invention list set up. Oh, yes! Oh, you don't have to do this manually anymore. Move all items to bottom? Is that how we're doing this? Move all items to top. I shouldn't have done either of those options. Now I have to do this manually. Information kiosk. Restroom. You know what? Move all items to bottom. We're not going to mess around with doing research. No, items to invent during game. Move all items to top. Items pre-invented at start of game. Okay. Okay. Cool. Kind of learning this new setup here, so just please be patient with me. We'll stick with that. Options selection. We're going to go no money since this is not like a we're not playing this as like a regular scenario. I just wanted to goof around in the landscape editor and make a map for us to use before we really get started. So we're going to do no money. How do I make it so that the goal is to have fun? I really don't care what kind of rides the guests prefer. I don't care about my park rating or guest attraction. I certainly don't want to forbid tree removal, landscape changes, or high construction. So our goal will simply be no money. Objective, have fun. Perfect. Climate. Warm. Park name. What do you think we should name the park? What are the names of little islands that I'm aware of? Let's see. Oops. Can't rename park. Invalid name for the park. Vieques. Is that how you spell that? Off the coast of Puerto Rico? Vieques? Vieques, Puerto Rico, yeah. Pirates Oasis? Yeah, there are pirates there. And we can kind of lean into the pirate theming a little bit. Yeah, Pirates Oasis. What if we named it after a pirate? Called it like... Greybeard's Grotto. How about that? Why did all my things disappear? Scenario name, Greybeard Grotto. Put it in other parks. Park scenario details. No details yet, because I don't care. Okay. Alright, so the story is basically apparently that pirates have landed on this island and started a theme park. I'm down with that. Let's see where this takes us. New folder, we'll say stream. New file. Greybeard Grotto. Alrighty. Other parks. Greybeard's Grotto. Your objective? Have fun. Okay. Now the park starts open, so we're going to want to get a move on real quick if we don't want unhappy guests. Although, like I said earlier, it's not like that actually matters too much if our guests are happy because we're not in this for the money. Okay, won't give you... entrance? No. A wooden entrance? Yeah, that works. Does the wooden entrance or the log cabin entrance look better? I like the log cabin entrance better. What colors are on the pirate ship? Black. So let's make it black and white and red. There we go. Sweet. We have our first guest. Unfortunately, there's nothing for them to do, so just give me a moment. Now, paths have never been my strong suit, so please bear with me. What we're going to do, actually, Let's flatten that right there. I'm going to start building our path out this way. Oh god, I love the way they handle this. Log cabin, best entrance. Yeah, I do like the log cabin. Okay. Let's not test it. Let's open it up properly. Perfect. Now, one thing that I like to do just for convenience's sake is I like to place my info kiosks right here at the entrance. Make them invisible and make your own. That is an option. We're definitely going to make our own for... I mean, realistically, we're probably fitting, what? One roller coaster in here. So what we'll do for that roller coaster, which I'm thinking we'll put... I don't know if you can see my cursor. You cannot. Capture cursor? Yeah, there we go. What I'm thinking that we'll do over here is... That's probably where the station for the roller coaster will go, and we'll have the path sort of wind around the park. Some of that lovely Calliope music in there. It's a classic. It brings back a lot of good memories. We'll get rid of that one tree. Alright, what is our second ride going to be? What do we have? We have a little room in this corner right here for something wet, I'm thinking. How about... Let's do a boat hire. What is that? U0974. That is one of the ones that came with the game. Umbrella colors are the most important part of this game. That and balloon colors. Well, when we get a souvenir stall set up, we can definitely work on tweaking those to, you know, whatever we want. Oh no, it's raining. Of course it's raining. Oops. Exit. No, yeah, that's actually what we'll do. I'll make you one shorter just so that you don't overhang, because that will drive me insane. We did pick turtle boats. Good. And we're just going to open you. I haven't even actually started naming information kiosks. Oh my god, they do. What am I thinking of? What do the souvenir stalls sell? They sell stuffed animals and umbrellas, yeah. Oh, but so does the information kiosk. Okay, I was really confused there. We were both right. Let's make it. Let's keep them as red, because then they stand out nicely against the dark pathing and the light sand. No, I think you're thinking of the one that we did not pick. I'll put a bathroom right there, just in case someone needs that. There's a different stall that sells t-shirts and hats, but I know the one you're thinking of. We'll put our sunglasses stall, as well as... We don't need an ATM because money's not involved. But we'll put our balloon stand right there. We'll also do... Let's do black balloons, because pirates... Okay. Now, what I need to do before these folks here get totally out of control is put a tornado in the way. No, I don't want these people to wander out like too far and get lost. So we're going to... Can I put a fence on the water? Heck yes, I can. Now I know there's a trick to doing this. Oh, come on. Oh no, it's at the edge of the park? Okay. That's right, because I didn't build all the way up to the edge. Okay, then what we'll do is we'll box them in with this. Sorry, I'm a little slow at this. Like I said, it's been a pretty long time since I played this. Which isn't actually entirely true. I played a little bit of it. No, get rid of that one. I played a little bit of it last night as a test, and that went. It went. We'll put it that way. Okay, cool. So now they've got like a nice contained place. And man, we can give these better names than this. We can call this Jolly Roger. Roundabout. I'm so bad at names. No, sorry. Boat hire one we can call control over piece of fence, place next fence. Aha! I knew control was involved somehow. Thank you. All these little tricks that I'm like, I only half remember, kind of driving me crazy here. I remember they used to be real goofy in the original. I wonder if it's better in OpenRCT. Alright, what do we name the turtles? I'll just call it Ride a Turtle. No pretense of being anything else. You're just gonna ride a turtle. Okay. Why did I add go-karts? How strange. Why did I add go-karts? Maybe it's just because I like go-karts. Okay, we'll go a little further out here. I think we can squeeze a Ferris wheel in somewhere here, surely. Don't want it to overhang anything at all, because that will annoy me. Where to wheel? We'll do it out right next to the ocean right here, actually. So I think that looks kind of pleasant. I'll make that a little longer than it needs to be. Uh-oh. No, this path needs to come out here. Big go-kart's one of the main attractions weaving in and out of the mountain. Make the grotto part make sense. Sure. We can have the go-karts underground, maybe, and the big roller coaster centerpiece up above ground. That would work. I think that would work. Log cabin entrance. And I actually forgot to give this one the log cabin entrance. All vehicles. They do different colors per turtle. Then I have to do them all manually, so never mind. Ride a turtle. This one, I don't even care. It's just a Ferris wheel. We're just going to call it Ferris wheel. Let's make that a bright red. Yeah. Well, no, that's too gloomy. We made the piping now and made it white. Yeah, there we go. That's a friendlier construction. That's keeping with our somewhat piratical theme, I suppose. Black, white, and red. Alrighty, let's actually open it though. And before we get too much further, and before I forget, let's start putting down benches. And litter bins. And there's some people walking around that just look miserable. Like, I know my park is kind of bare bones, but like, come on. Okay. Yeah, I think it's time we work on a major attraction now that we've got like all this basic stuff figured out. Oh no, there's a traffic jam of turtles in the way. Let's see. Well, first we need food for them. So let's actually do a fun thing. Let us build a building that we can put our food stalls in. We're gonna flatten this area out. What kinds of walls can we get up to today? Staff and entertainers will help, yep. Especially since money is no object. We'll hire a mechanic. Security guards, 1, 2, 3. We'll just leave them at their defaults. Well, no, actually, the entertainers. Let us make the entertainers pirates. No, that's a handyman. What am I doing? Snowman, no, you are a pirate. You are also a pirate. Okay. Actually, now we'll just make a path that goes boop boop a doop. We'll drop some goodies. Oh no, the goodies delete everything. Okay. I'm not gonna bother naming the food stalls either. Cool. It's been forever since I designed anything, so please forgive my super basic construction here. Cannot put it partially underground. That annoys me. Can I fix that? Disable clearance. You got it. Ooh, that's useful. Okay. Enable ultra ability in pause mode. I'm not seeing it in the cheats. Oh, lands. Oh, there we go. Okay, disable clearance checks. Okay, a little goofy. Not a huge fan of that. But that does exactly what I want it to. Perfect. Okay, thank you very much for that. Let's see. Aha! I am learning things. Oops. Boop a doop. Now, right now, this is kind of just a shed, which is not amazing. But we'll get over it. Perfect. Boop, boop, boop. Alrighty. Ooh, OpenRCT does not like the placement of that wall, but you know what? They can go stuff it because I like the placement of that wall. No, does that stick out the roof? It makes the game really mad. We'll mess with that later. Oh no, that's not where I wanted you. Okay. Underground inside view off. See-through scenery on. Lemonade stand. Yeah, that does not render nicely, but that's okay. We are cheating pretty bad, so I'm just gonna give it a pass and say the gate was probably not designed with this in mind. Excuse me. Alrighty. Yeah, it's pretty mad. But now we have a little food court, and let me do my favorite thing. Jungle style sign. Boom. I do like signs. The Vittle's hot. So now it's like a little ride unto itself. And you know what we could do to disguise that horrible distortion there? We can put a couple palm trees in the way. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's a little better. Okay. So now, over here. Over here is where I said we wanted to put the big roller coaster. So, of the kinds that I have, we have a water coaster with manta ray boats. We have an old school wooden roller coaster. We have a junior coaster with log trains. We have a mine train, which I like less for the actual mine looking train and more for like the really cool looking tracks. A basic corkscrew coaster and a hyper coaster with an anaconda train, because I thought that would be fun. I do love hyper coasters. If we do it right, we could have 2 roller coasters and the go-karts, if I'm smart about this. So let's make the one that goes inland. Let's say we make one that goes inland over here, right, and plays around on this hill. And then we could make one maybe down here that is more compact maybe like an out and back style coaster that goes up and plays around in these corners a little bit. And then the go-karts, of course, go underground. Maybe the water coaster could be our out and back. And our mine train coaster. I do like that. Why do I have 2 copies of Manic Miner? Oh, because one has some theming. These are some crazy ass designs. That one's bright red. This one's pretty. Calamity Mine. Cool. Alrighty. I think that's probably far enough there. Now, I have been practicing my coaster design a little bit, but I'm still kind of rusty. So if you spot anything that would be sort of an obvious improvement, go ahead and let me know, and we can definitely experiment a little bit. I'm absolutely down to take suggestions for things, assuming we can, you know, communicate them over Twitch chat. Now, what makes a mine train coaster? We want fast, we want hills, we want curves. Oh, if I re-enable clearance, is it gonna really like goof up those walls? Let's not mess with that. Let's see. What is this? A 35 foot, 40, 50 feet. This is enough for one full steep drop. We can do a little better than that. That's a 65 foot drop. That's 2 full steep drops. Ferris wheel's broken down. Don't care. We have a mechanic. Let me hire one more just to be safe. Oh, and of course he goes right in the food court. What a lazy dope. Okay. I do not like when trees interrupt my, there we go, interrupt my scaffolding there. I just want to barely clear this house. No, this is already off to a very bad start. Let's see. No. We have to turn around. What did I say this one was going to be? This one needs to be further inland because this is doing something else. Hold on. I almost goofed this entire attraction up. Let's see. Mine train. Let's get some design. Okay. Palm trees in the station? Not okay. There we go. Trees, get out of the way. Sorry, I went quiet there for a second. I was thinking. Okay. Why are you not rendering? Oh, it just doesn't render at all in that spot. Okay. Oh my god, I can build underwater this way? That's incredible. I love this game. Let's see. There's so much you can do in it. What I do want now is for part of the train, no, that's too low, to swoop out over the station. I feel like that was an illegal maneuver that I just did. Yep, okay. Well, actually, I'm not 100% sure this coaster is going to make it all the way. I think it should, but I don't know for certain. We'll have to test it to find out. I'm trying to make the hills progressively smaller, so we come down off of the 75 foot up onto 50, up to 50, up to 50, but then we're going up to 35. Would that clip through the ground? Yes, it would. Okay, I'm kind of liking this little passage over here. This is kind of nifty. And I think it's probably about time we start thinking about taking it back to the station. There we go. Kind of a big sprawling roller coaster, isn't it? Yeah. I was envisioning more something that sort of circles around the island, but this is kind of where it sort of organically came out. let's see. Sorry, I was thinking there. First one broke down naturally. Didn't it already do that once already? That's terrible. This is a good time as any for a break run. And then back into the station. Assuming I didn't... Oh no, I goofed it up real bad. Damn perspective, okay. Okay. Alright, let us test this monstrosity. Okay. I think that's most of the trees out of the way. God, those minecart trains are so long. They may be too long. Get some airtime over there into a nice swooshy loop. Okay. Yeah, good thing I put, well, actually I think the brakes there are probably partly responsible for that. Okay. Okay. So, overall, terrible, I think. What are our stats like? Those positive vertical G's are not cool. That's really going to hurt us for intensity. But it has really high excitement rating. That's probably partly because of the proximity of so many trees. So, that's fine. Let's get 8 drops. No, we're not going to save the track design. We're going to do the opposite. We're going to totally get rid of it, actually, because I hate it. Let's try one more time. Not a junior roller coaster, thank you. course, the Ferris wheel broke down because that is what the Ferris wheel does. That Ferris wheel may be the single most unreliable thing I've ever seen in my life, so. That is an illegal maneuver if I've ever seen one. But we'll keep it because I think it looks cool. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. Ooh, but that's fun. Is that even valid? Yeah, that reads right. Okay. Okay. And we can skirmish over the station here. Yeah, this feels like a much more playful roller coaster than the last one. If that makes any sense to say that. That's gonna make it really tricky to get back in the station. Abandon all hope, ye who enter there. And that is just not a valid piece placement. That is valid piece placement, though. That is also a valid piece placement. Ferris wheel has broken down. Why would I expect anything less? Okay, this looks like a much better put together roller coaster. I'm much happier with this one. Even though my process is still mostly very organic and random, I think sometimes I produce things that I am happy with. We'll have to see if it actually finishes, though, because there's a decent chance that it may not. Okay, sort of a little mini hill to get us started off. I should clear out some of these trees at some point. This is the one I'm really worried about. Nope, not gonna make it. Okay. And you know, I'm not a big fan of really the way that this coaster ends either. So we'll get rid of this whole construction here. Nope, that is not a valid construction. Nope, not a valid placement. I have a feeling that that's not a valid placement either. But we're gonna roll with it. Merry-go-round broke down. That's unfortunate. Gosh, I've been spending just forever on this roller coaster, and it just gets less playful as time goes by. No, we'll say that's not a valid. That's not valid. No, we don't need another lift hill. Or do we? We could get another lift hill. No, that's not valid. Let's see. Okay, this is a nice playful design we've got going on here. Gets a little bit hairy at the end there, but it's not too bad. Now the question is, how do we get it back to this station? Okay. Getting a little snaky. But that's just fine. Let's see. I can only imagine how much this would be costing me if I was playing this in regular mode. Oh no. Okay. And yes, it still fits. Okay. Still happy with this roller coaster. But we'll have to see if it actually runs. Because, you know, I'm not going to open a roller coaster that doesn't actually do. I have to say, building around this terrain is a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. Okay. This is up to almost 40. Ooh, that's kind of gonna give someone a pretty close haircut, but that's okay. Now here's the part that I'm a little worried about. 45. That's gonna be some high G's. There's going to be no disguising that. Okay. It actually finishes. I think it looks decent, even if there's parts of it that are lackluster. Like this hump right here could stand to be more exciting, although I'm not 100% sure exactly how to accomplish that. Those lateral G's are a little gross. The intensity's going to go up. Yeah, look at that. But we have almost a 7.0 excitement rating, which I'm pretty happy with. That's nice and high. I think a mine train coaster is supposed to be fairly intense as well, so... yeah. We're gonna go no entrance. Okay, well, actually, first we're gonna go plain entrance, just so I know where the entrances are and I can place down my pathing. Oh, oops. I'm dumb. This is what we want. Cool, cool. Very nice. And then we're gonna go no entrance, and we're just gonna say screw it. We're gonna open it up, and we're gonna call this one. Let's see. Oops, let me if I spell it right. Oasis Follies? A terrible name, but I can't think of anything better at the moment. If I do, we'll come back and we'll revisit that. There we go, make that a dark brown, just so it kind of matches the trees and the treetops. You could say, well, let's see. Bright red, white, and black. No. Instead of Oasis Follies, we're going to call this. Shiver Me Timbers. I even thought of the name earlier, and then I forgot it again. Hey, people are getting on. Shiver Me Timbers. Good colors for Shiver Me Timbers. White, black, and maybe just like that. We can just make it all the same. Doesn't look bad, actually. Except with gray rails. And then these will be white. No. Black, white, and red. Alright, not the greatest roller coaster. Oh, hey, it came up over a 7.0 because we built some, probably because we built the stations. Or we built the pathing next to the stations. Okay, so this one's a little intense. We're going to do our visitors a courtesy, and we're going to put a bathroom. Right there. Okay. And now we have the task of assembling some kind of home around this. Let's make it out of wood, because we did call it Shiver Me Timbers. Oops. Yeah, that's good enough. There we go. This is not going to be the most intriguing station I've ever designed. Actually, not even a little bit. But it'll be something, damn it. God, I love these features. I love this game. Let's make this roof a little more exciting. And hope that I didn't just royally goof that up. Oh god, no, it checks out. Okay. Okay. Huh, that's kind of funny. Anyways, we're just doing just fine. There we go. That's what we want. Beware ye who enter here. We'll make it blood red. Because why not? Let's see if we can't spruce it up even more. A doot. Alright, so it's a little mix and match, but you know, I think we'll live. Get rid of you, get rid of you, since you're not really necessary. We will continue to put stuff down around that outhouse, and of course it's raining again. Oops. There we go. And of course you need barrels of gunpowder. Overall, I would say terrible, but we're gonna work with what we got. In fact, since I hate the rain so much, yeah, there we go. So maybe I will cheat lightly to smooth out some of the parts of the game that I'm not super fond of. I'm just gonna gloss over some of that. If I ever do any scenario play, we'll probably probably play a little bit more by the book, but now that we're doing sort of like this really relaxed, kind of cheesy, but I dig it. Now that we're doing sort of a more relaxed, like let's just be creative and build things sort of mode. This Rollercoaster Tycoon creative mode, or the closest that we'll get to sandbox mode. At least full sandbox mode, right, where we get control over the terrain and all that stuff, and not just making coasters. That's what we'll call this. We'll call it sandbox mode. Alright. So now, just to recap, we've got like a few basic stalls. We've got our merry-go-round. We've got our cute little boat hire. We've got our food court. We've got a Ferris wheel. And we've got our first of 2 planned roller coasters. The other roller coaster is going to go probably back here. We're going to make it what we call an out and back type. So it's going to come out around, it's going to be sort of like long and narrow and angular and kind of fit into this corner right around here. So that'll be fun. And then somewhere underground inside the mountain here, we're going to put a great big go-kart track, just like Azathoth suggested. And that'll be the grotto from the name. Alrighty. That tornado is not centered, and that bothers me. That's as centered as it's gonna get. I don't think you can center things that well on that, so. Huh. Waterfall. Totally forgot about that. We're gonna have to experiment with some of these options later. Alright, so what we're gonna do for now is we are just going to save. Crazy Castle was a previous save. We can get rid of that. We're gonna call this Greybeard's Grotto, and until next time, I hope you have a nice evening or a nice day or whenever